Hey, how's it going, friends? Welcome back to the channel. So some of you guys follow me on X. You guys may have seen my post on X where I talked about the Pixel 7 has had it. And I'm making this video to just kind of like let you guys know exactly what's going on. So here's my Google Pixel 7. Great device. And yeah, screen done. Absolutely done. Absolutely done. I don't even know exactly what happened to it. So for those who want to know what happened to it, I'll explain it in this context. Several days ago, I took it out of its custom ROM and back to stock Android because I wanted to flash Android 15 Beta 2 after I read a little bit about it from other people's experience that had flashed it and seeing if there were any real major bug issues from the jump or if it was relatively okay and smooth. And so getting ready to do that. Now, um, it was acting just fine. It was doing everything I was supposed to be doing. There was no problems with it whatsoever. And going back from taking my kids out for a day, came home and put it on the charger because it was like at 20%. Let it charged up, and about 15 minutes later, I grabbed the phone off the charger, and the screen is going whacked. Lots of ghost touches, lots of ghost touches. And I was like, oh my gosh, what's happening here? And I thought, okay, let me just reboot the phone. Did that, no go. So I factory wiped the phone. That made it worse. Factory wiped it, couldn't get back into the phone. I mean, it was on the new Pixel setup screen, but because of all the ghost touches, going through all those menus and trying to just skip and get to the main home screen, that was futile. I mean, every time I would skip, it would go back to the very first page. And then it would start like glitching all over the place. I'm just like, oh my gosh, no, not my Pixel 7. And so at that point, I booted it into the bootloader and got it into rescue mode, and then used my PC and flashed the device, and still didn't fix it. So I was thinking calibration issue, but after trying to do everything that I could to the software to try and alleviate the problem, it is now beyond the fact that it is not a software problem; it's a hardware problem. And from there, because it's out of warranty, I can't send it to Google and just have them replace the screen. I have to replace the screen myself. Right now, the screen doesn't work, doesn't turn on. When it is booted on, there's like a green line at the very top above the camera from corner to corner. A green line of light. Okay, as you guys can see, if I shine it into my light, there is no crack. The screen is not cracked at all. There's no physical damage to the screen at all whatsoever. It's just the screen gave out. So I have a Pixel 7 that I can't use. And don't worry, I'm not gonna ask you guys to pitch in anything or whatever, whatnot. Like I don't have the money to go and replace the screen right now. I got a lot of things going on, right? My son's graduation is this Wednesday. He graduates high school. I have that going on, have things that I have to pay for, all that stuff. I don't have anything right now to put towards saving the Pixel 7. So for right now, the Pixel 7, it is powered off. It will go in my drawer, and that's where it will sit for a while until I have the time and the funds to replace the screen. In the meantime, took my SIM and put it in my Pixel 6a, which this is running Android 15 Beta 2. So that's what I'll be doing my Android 15 Beta videos on. It's on the Pixel 6a and the experience that I have in Android 15 Beta. My visible SIM is moved into my Pixel 6. So now I'm using the Pixel 6 as one of my daily driver devices, along with my Pixel 6a and my iPhone 11 Pro Max. But my Pixel 6 is now my main daily driver. And once, I can fix the 7, then I will use the 7 again. But I don't know if I'm going to go right back to the 7 or if I'm going to just save up my money and get the Pixel 8a, or I may just go get me another Pixel 7a and be content with that. But the 6 right now, I'm using it. And so you'll see a lot of videos about the 6 and everything, as I'm not just going to be using it for a day and then giving you a day in a life video. Now, a lot of my videos when I have to do with talking about Google Pixels and Android is going to be based on my experience with the Pixel 6, not the 7. So hopefully that clears it up for a lot of people who wanted to know what happened. And yeah, I appreciate everyone for the kind words on X, those that saw my post and commented on it. Look, phones break. Phones will break over time. I'm not going to cry about it. Some people were just like, they looked at the situation like it was so detrimental. And it does suck because I like to keep everything that I have in the best condition possible. But these things happen. And when they do, you just got to roll with the punches. So, yeah, that's what happened to my Pixel 7 for those that want to know exactly what went on. Um, and again, there was nothing that I can pinpoint that would say, okay, that's what caused it, other than the fact that this screen was just probably doomed from the moment that it was created. And it took this long for it to finally give out, which I have to say, almost 2 years later, well, it is what it is. But, at least it got me through a couple of years. And it's really sad too, because a lot of you guys in the community that pitched in to get this device for me, because like I said, I didn't buy it. Carlos, Ricky, and all them, they all got together and they surprised me with it. So I just feel really bad that it's given out since it was a gift. But I was taking care of it. It was doing great, and I'll get it fixed in the future someday when I have the money and the time. As of right now, no. So that's what you missed out on. No. Anyways, thanks for checking out this video. I gotta roll.